Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I've decided that I'm going to roast all of my pumpkins that I got, and I will freeze all of the fillings, but I also might take some of them and make some pumpkin breads and some pumpkin cookies. We'll just see how this goes, but this is my biggest pumpkin, and I noticed that it had some browning spots, so I'm going to cut off the top and open it up. So come along with me and watch as I harvest these. I want to see what they look like on the inside, because some of them I feel like were a little not quite fully hardened off. So we're going to just get them going and we'll see how this goes. Sorry, I'm trying to set you up here. All right, so even this tiny one was going red. So I just want to see, orange. So I just want to see how that looks. And we're going to go through all these. So let's just have a look. As you see, this has that bad spot. So I'm just going to cut off the bad spot. Ooh, did not know how it was going to look on the inside. But as you can see, it's not quite fully developed. So it's still a nice soft squash that can be cut up and cooked and eaten. It's just not fully developed. It doesn't have, the seeds are in here, but it's just not quite fully developed. So it's kind of like your zucchini. So then let's check this squash here, my little one. There's a cut, like a bang over here, a spot that got banged over here, so it's darkened too. Nice. Let's cut it in half, see what we got here. Well, the seeds in here are soft, just like a zucchini when it's starting to grow seeds and hasn't fully developed. The other small one is also the same. So this I can actually chop up and fry just like a regular zucchini. I'm going to take the skins off, so I know what we're headed with that. So roasting those, I don't know if I need to roast them. I can also do just a regular squash. Let's cut off this top of this one. This one's the one that's actually the darkest in color and the hardest of them all. And this one has no really developed seeds either. So we might just have a whole lot of just squash, which is okay because it's all edible. And I can actually turn some of this into treats for the dog if I really wanted to. Ooh, this one I think is, I don't know, this one's hard. It's a hard squash. Oh, I might have some seeds in this one. It sounds like it's actually cutting things. So we do have some seeds in this one. I've actually cut them all open. It was too small of a squash to save any of these seeds. I think I cut every seed in half. But the seeds were actually fully developed. So here I have a fully developed seed in this squash. There's a couple of them actually. So I might, it's fully developed. So it's just a regular pumpkin, just a small pumpkin. They're all darker orange in person than what you see as well. And last but not least, this one. So I'm just going to throw all these in the roaster. I'm going to de-seed them and roast them all with the, hold on a sec. Ooh, this one was the first one I think that actually was the first one that actually grew. That was in the bed with the peppers. So they're just regular seeds. It's got a lot of seeds. This one's full of seed. So we did definitely have some successes here. So these all were hard enough to be hardened off. So I am going to roast all of these. Oh, there's one more. I have 7 pumpkins that I'm going to be roasting today. This one is also hard as well. Yep, cut a bunch of seeds in half. So there is a bunch of seeds in this one too. Let me see this. And we have fully developed seeds into this one. So these ones probably could have stored for a lot longer if I had left them go because they are fully hardened off. So I'm going to actually de-seed these and put it in a roasting pan and roast it for a good portion of the morning. And then I'll see what it looks like later on. My little one is definitely not fully developed. Itty bitty. Still got the nice orange color on the inside like the other pumpkins. Okay. Now I have my roaster full of pumpkin. And I'm going to put that on for, I don't know, 300 for quite a few hours. So we'll see how this goes. I want it to be nice and fully cooked and dark. And I'll come back once it is completed. Hi guys, I'm back. My pumpkins are now all roasted and they are ready to take out all the puree out of it. I've let it cool down so I can actually touch it, and I'll scoop it all out and we'll see how much pumpkin puree I get. So we'll see how this goes. Oh, I just happened to notice that this one still has some seeds in it right here. So I'm just going to scoop that out. And I'm just going to look at this, just peels so nicely out of here. And I'm going to be able to harvest this all. I'm going to put it in freezer Ziploc bags. And the recipes that I use for pumpkin puree usually take 2 cups of pumpkin puree. And so I'm going to actually put this in 2 cup measurements into each Ziploc bag. So I'm just going to peel out all of the pumpkin puree. There we go. Look how lovely that one looks. Oh, this smells so nice. It's even falling apart. These pumpkins are actually very thick. The first one was quite watery, whereas this one has such thick meat on it. You can tell which part is the inside that I don't want to save, so I'm going to put that over on that bowl. So I decided these pumpkins here are all absolutely stunning, and I did taste a little piece of the inside puree, and it is so sweet and delicious. I'm very happy with this product. Something I will be able to harvest from my garden that will last me. I still have some of last year's pumpkin, so I'm going to start trying to use these for home baked goods this year, this fall. So, and making pumpkin pie as well. I'm curious about to write about. So the squashes that are not quite fully developed, the skins in them are quite thready. They're still good squash. I don't like it. I'm not eating it. I'm going to try to take that out of here. Let me taste the other one. So, no, that's not that bad. Am I crazy about it? Not really. But I can actually tell by the graininess of it which one is the one. So I can take it all out. Not a loss. It's only 2 small pumpkins that have that. The rest of them are all like this. Just know not to finish scooping up the rest. Okay, wash my hands after tasting that. Go back to get all the other good stuff. Let me check this one before putting it in. I will taste it. Uncertain. See that shreddy stuff? I don't like the looks of that, so it's underdeveloped. So I'm not going to put that in here. Same with this one, underdeveloped. Oh, it's just the seeds to milk. I'm not going to attempt it because I don't want it to ruin what I do have. Look at this one, a little mini one. Now let's see how much pumpkin we got. So this is my 2-cup measuring cup. I'm going to scoop in here, and to get 2 cups, I'm going to take a Ziploc freezer bag, and I'm going to pour it in here and flatten it out so it's nice and thin so it defrosts when I need it and can fit into small spaces. But right here on the Ziploc bag, I will write the date that I harvested, that I put this in the freezer. So that's 2 cups of pumpkin puree. It's nice and thick. Oh. That can go as long as I planned. There we go. There we go. So that's 2 cups of pumpkin puree. Flatten it out on the surface here so I can get all the air out. I squeeze it so now it's nice and flat. And I just squeeze this so there's no air in there. And that's 2 cups of pumpkin puree. So let's see how much. I think we got about 6 cups of pumpkin puree, which, for considering how small my pumpkins were this year, that's pretty good. And this is my first year harvesting. I had 2 pie pumpkins last year and 1 large pumpkin. The large pumpkin I gave to my daughter, to my granddaughter, to carve. So this year I harvested my own pumpkins just for pumpkin puree. Another 2 cups. I don't fully close it all the way. I keep it partially open, and I just flatten out the puree and close it up. There we are. That's 2. 4 cups so far. Little tip for when you're freezing fruit puree of any kind, like bananas, pumpkin, any of that sort. When you defrost it, it might be a little watery. Do not drain off the water. Recipes account for that moisture inside your recipes, so don't strain off your moisture. Add that moisture right into whatever mix you're mixing in to help keep your baked goods moist. Yeah, cup and a half. So I have a cup and a half of puree. So this one will just go, I'll put a cup and a half on this. So today I was able to preserve 5.5 cups of pumpkin puree. In my freezer, I have another 6 cups of pumpkin puree, and I harvested last year 12 cups. So I only used, I've only used 6 cups of pumpkin puree, and so I figure I have to find a recipe that has a cup and a half in it, but sometimes when you're making recipes, you can still accommodate with what you have. And another thing I can do with this, to make 2 cups measuring, I can fill it up, I can put another banana in it to add 2 cups of fruit, because all recipes that call for fruit like this inside it, if it's a 2 cup measuring, it can be any fruit of that 2 cup, and it'll still, because it is pumpkin, have a pumpkin flavor. So I'm going to put 1.5 cups on here, so I know I need to add a banana to that. And there we go. I harvested 7 small pumpkins, and I was able to preserve 5.5 cups of pumpkin puree for this year. So guys, I want to thank you for coming along with me as I might even show the harvest of my pumpkins. I can't believe I got these pumpkins from my garden. And I roasted my pumpkin puree, and this is how I'm preserving it for 2023. So on here, I'm just going to write pumpkin puree, 2 cup, and I'm going to put the date 2023. And this one, it's a 1/2 cup. I'll do pumpkin puree, 1.5 cups. There we go. If you like this video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. If you want to follow along with me for more videos, just go ahead and click that subscribe button so you can come along with me. And until next time, guys. Bye.